Look, this this is difficult to explain, but we're gonna give it a shot. You see, a lot of people all the time get into relationships so fast that they end up falling out of love according to what they say. And they end up in broken relationships. And because these broken relationships never figured out what went wrong the first time around, when they depart from the first relationship and they get to the next one, it's a rinse and repeat cycle. And you need to understand that when it comes to relationships, there is really only one thing to do, and it's super simple. The only problem is you, being a male or female, have a tendency to just rush into it. You see, for men, we always get left behind in a sense because when we have $1 in our pocket, we won't hesitate to spend it on our partner, whether it be our girlfriend, our wife, someone we just are trying to get with. And women, when they have funds in their pocket, it's for some reason they become very defensive, and it's a mindset of it's mine and you still need to provide. There's nothing wrong with that, but again, it's the attitude towards it. So when you get into a relationship, the first thing you need to do is understand that you have to take it slow. So if I'm talking to the younger crowd, say you're on the dating pool, you know that dating means you're going to go out, take it for the basics of what it is. Now, I know it's going to be difficult for you to understand what I'm about to say, but that's how it works. You need to date first. That means go out for a movie, go watch a movie. Heck, you don't even have to spend too much money. Go to a park, sit down and just pretty much kind of do like an interview. Interview each other. What are your likes? What are your dislikes? What are your goals? Where are you right now financially, as far as are you where you're supposed to be? Are you going in the same direction as me, metaphorically speaking? And then just get to know each other, make each other laugh. Your do's, your don'ts, your wants. Talk about the future a little bit. That's what dating's all about. Unfortunately, society nowadays thinks that because you go on a date, you have to lay with the person. And that's not the way to do it. Yeah, okay, so a lot of folks are gonna complain about this portion and say, no, dude, you have to go. As a man, we have to go from flower to flower. But why do you want to do that? Everybody does it. And unfortunately, this world we live in today is all about trend. And one thing we do here is that we don't follow the trend. And that's why we're speaking the way we are, which is take it back to basics. I'm telling you, it's that simple. You don't rush love, and understand right from the beginning that love is not flawless. You will constantly be, how do I put it? I want you to think of love like building blocks. So you're constantly going to be building, taking down, readjusting, and build some more. Love isn't difficult, and it sure isn't hard. But you need to understand that given the opportunity, a relationship, it's supposed to be two heads, two minds against the world. If a situation or a problem arises, you do not argue with each other and then break whenever it is convenient to one or the other. But instead, you basically tie everything down. Metaphorically speaking, you hold your ground and you look at that situation and you go ahead first. You take it down. It's you, your partner, against the world. That's how it's supposed to be. That's how a relationship works. Again, back to basics. So if you follow one of our masterclass, it will explain in detail what I mean by relationships. So you need to understand relationships 101. Once you get to that portion, you will have a better opportunity to make it work. Don't stop. Don't quit. Keep moving forward.